This is accursed. Hello, everyone. Tenshi here once again with more Minecraft. How are you all doing? How is it going? Ronnie? Oh, no problems. You're on your phone. Oh, I did a thing. I was in class and I had the game in the background, so you can imagine. What's this is 1 second. I got distracted with my mom. Yeah, I don't want to see this. Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah, it seems to be working. How is everyone doing today? We are doing some Minecraft. This is my third world. This is where I should be checking on my 1 second. Okay. Am I here? Yes, I am here. I was checking on my sound. Oh, right. So, hello, everyone. I am here. So I got distracted with my mom. My mom was watching a movie, and while I was making my dinner and eating my dinner, we were watching the movie. So got distracted with mostly the end of the movie. It's a very cheesy American movie, which all they are, but it's Queen Latifah and Gerard Depardieu, so it was interestingly interesting. Okay, I don't think I can hear much. Okay, settings. Should I? There's something about the audio. Crispy was having issues with his stream audio, and I am a little bit worried. I mean, his case is Streamlabs, so nothing to worry about. Let me see. I was downloading something. Oh yeah, the oh, this is pretty. I hope my downloads don't interrupt my stream. So I had tuna for dinner, and I found, okay, so we have like two big brands for canned tuna in Mexico, like Dolores and Tuni. That's the name of both brands. I don't remember which one. I think I buy Dolores. Um, yeah, I think I buy and there was a huge scandal, and I'm here for marketing scandals, people. I am here for those, believe me or not. um, where we have regulatory. 1 second. The game post itself. Yeah, I don't want that. Oh my gosh! So I found some watercolor materials, um, tutorials, and all that kind of stuff. That's what I am downloading. I already have a few books. Lot of terracotta. Yes, I'm gonna get so much terracotta. I'm so in love. I think I'm gonna have to install plenty of blocks just to do something with terracotta. But I have how much terracotta I have. I just was like today. This is not the what I'm going to do today, but let me see. 11,000 blocks of plain terracotta and 32,000. It's actually 31 because I already had 1,100 blocks of normal deep slate. But yeah, we have government kind of institution. What is the name? It's it's not a program. It is like yeah, it's an institution that technically is from the government, but it has to be like away from any kind of point is there's a way to regulate what companies. Oh my gosh, I almost fell to my death. I have an elytra on. I have my elytra. Worry not. And they investigate all the products that are out in the market. So if you say that your product is tuna, you better be selling tuna to people and not soy. So they were selling soy. It was mostly soy instead of real tuna for canned tuna. So that's how I found out that that imitation of meat that is made with soy. I found out that that's not very good for my stomach. So now I buy a gourmet kind. It's called gourmet, by the way. Tuna, and the one that I got is has olive oil. So it's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. But I love it because at some point, if you think you are buying or you have a problem with a product a company sold to you, and you go to this institution, you go to this place and tell them like, hey, I thought I had bought this and they sold me that other thing, or it's not working and they don't want to respect the guarantee or anything, and they will make companies pay you if like it is a way, it is a step before a major lawsuit. Like it's a protection to consumers, and that's the name of the place, like consumer protection. Oh, I cannot get rid of this. So yeah, they found out that the tuna, the canned tuna, has soy. Ooh, I cannot. Okay, this is, yeah, I cannot touch this part. I cannot touch this part. I think I'm gonna touch here, and that's gonna be it because there's a hole there. Right to -30. So yeah, now I can eat tuna, but before that I couldn't eat tuna, and I didn't know why. I was getting sick every time I was having tuna. Turns out it's not real tuna. Ah, blimey. Now to go there, I'm gonna have to do this. So I was getting some terracotta business because I got tired of the other of the deep slate. I have been doing this for I arrived home at 12. I played from 12 to 1, then 1:30 to to 4, then 5 to 6. Oh my gosh, I have played for more than 5 hours today. And all I have been doing is digging, mining. All day mining. Oh yeah, but my dinner, it was delicious. You know what? My gosh, I love mayo. And every time I eat canned tuna, I complain because of that. Look, now I'm eating way healthier, way healthier. So I think. Oh, okay, no. I think things are going better. Things might become better. Hopefully. I have big hopes. Because that's all I have. But I love tuna with mayo, but I cannot eat mayo, so I did not eat mayo. Oh my gosh, you have blue eyes. Okay, my friend. This is a trick. Excuse me. I should go. I should go. Oh, look at this. Isn't this nice? Even my little house is terracotta. Okay, a little bit laggy. Little bit laggy. So we're gonna promote, because you know sometimes people get into here organically, and then some people need some pushing. Oh, I didn't find my stream. So yeah, today is a good day in terms of breakfast because oh my gosh, breakfast was amazing. And what's the other? Dinner. Dinner was good. It was tuna. It was something else. Instead of mayo, I drop a little bit of olive oil into the tuna. And why is this going like this? And let me promote. I should have my own Discord. But well, anyways, whatever. Tuna and all the vegetables I could find. Celery. I'm gonna have to place. I entirely forgot. I always have this on hand. just in case. All right. We have to drop that here, that here. Well, well, I think it goes, yeah, it goes there. Let's go. Okay, I want to do that, but I almost finished this. Ha ha ha. How did it go? This is y minus 26, and this is where I have all of this set up. The idea is to finish at least one level, 3 in height, and one entire floor to see how far. Look, we can see the other corner from here. I found a cave. Well, I had found it way before than this. And this is what I have been doing. This is it. This is the entire thing. So far I'm doing it without a beacon, and the only reason why I'm doing it without a beacon is because people have insisted that I need to do it with a beacon. Which makes things easier, but I am very bad at people telling me what to do. What the heck are you doing here? Did you go? I don't think he should be here, but since this section is technically a cave, if you see down here, this is technically a cave. It goes, it's not a big one, if you notice, but here it has some interesting sections. Yeah, it's not a big one. I'm supposed to do everything at Y30. But there's a section that we will have to go to Y30 minus 32. So this was supposed to be my initial lower level, but I found something lower than that. And this is everything that there is for this section. For this area. This is the lowest areas. There are just a few rooms. There's this room over here, and then this room. Usually this one of this is the key room. There's a room that has the shape of a key. And that's where you start. Well, not just start, but it's like some kind of beginning for this. I left that there. This is a huge room, if you notice. Like when I tried to map this out properly, I did a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I tried to know the places in my in this play in this we're still there. Okay. I'm trying to know the whole everything. This is if you notice, this is the section. This is a wall. My initial idea, and I think that's the one that I'm going to go with, is leaving the walls. Whatever I find in them, if I accidentally break a block in the wall, I gotta replace it. There are a couple of places here that do not have a wall. I will have to do something about them. So what I call cleaning a floor is basically that 1 Y level, 3. Oh my gosh. This is what we're going to find more of. 3 blocks height, because this is enough to jump. Yeah, I don't want to do it. I don't want to have anything to do with you. And what I do mostly is breaking all of this by hand. Like, no, I mean, I already have essentials, so a couple of things are faster, especially, but it's not even huge fast, just a small advantage, just so I don't fall. A small advantage. For gravel. Oh, this is another wall. This is where there was water. Here I had to do so many things. Look. There's this. I mean, this is how you make things easier. But I gotta be careful. not to break something somewhere else. Yeah, but this place is a little bit creepy. We don't want enemies here. This is a big. You can notice this is a huge, a huge cave. So I gotta be careful with what I do here. Okay, and it has to be within the limits of my own building. Not building. I'm not building anything. Later on, I could think about something to build. I really thought I wasn't going to be able to stream today. So turns out today we had a thunderstorm. But it wasn't that close, but you could see thunder. The lightning from here. I could hear the thunder. Hear noise outside. So whenever my pickaxe is very low in health, I just go up and change it. Oh, it was really strange today because I kid you not, I was playing Minecraft and then I started hearing the thunder outside. I said, well, I think we had a little bit of hail, not enough to be noticeable in the grass, but sometimes it accumulates. It doesn't do that anymore. And we had like I was playing Minecraft and then I started hearing thunder. It was not only in real life, it was in the game. I got a thunderstorm. And for some reason you can hear them underground. I didn't know, but I usually play with no sound. Or like this right now. That you can hear the sound, but not me because I'm not wearing headphones. Deep in her heart, the thunder rolls. Where is that from, Cami? Welcome in. Are you awake? Did you sleep well? Did you sleep? Oh my gosh, my health app in my phone that now is connected to the smartwatch told me that in a week I have slept after 1 a.m. and I'm like, yeah. What is the problem? It said that it was not very healthy. And I'm like, yeah, what's the problem? I wake up after 9. If my dad doesn't have a problem at 6 a.m. and then calls everyone, and I mean everyone. Garth Brooks slept all day. Oh yeah, that sounds delightful. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. On Saturday, my sleep schedule got messed up heavily. Um, on Saturdays, my dad goes to get my sister's boyfriend. He doesn't know he is my sister's boyfriend, but well, he works for my dad. You know, like a handyman. And he takes he on Saturdays he's basically my dad's handyman for a couple of hours, and during the week he takes care of the warehouse my dad owns. So he basically sleeps there. He doesn't know that my dad doesn't know that he's my sister's boyfriend, but well, whatever. So he went there, and my dad goes there in a Nissan pickup from 2012. For our standards, anything that has more than 10 years, like, it shouldn't be. Like, no. Should, like, a car from that time, honestly, my dad should have changed that pickup, but well, whatever. So the battery died, and in a second, the battery died in the warehouse where my sister's boyfriend is at 6 a.m. 6 something a.m. Almost 7, 6:30. I don't know. It had a 6 in the phone, okay? And my sister's boyfriend was already solving the issue. And then my dad called my sister. She didn't answer. Called me. I did answer. And he was like, "Your sister is not answering. What do you..." And I asked him, "What do you want from her? Like, what do I tell her? Do you want me to call her?" "No. Tell her to call me." That was that. He called my mom. He called me. He called my sister. He panicked. Oh, guys. We have some nice already excavated places, which is really good. Didn't get up until 8 p.m. Look, the only time I have really slept until something beyond, something in the PMs instead of the AMs, was in Japan. And I don't know, I think I was depressed. And I stayed in bed until 5 p.m. But I think I stayed there because I could. But yeah, I usually wake up around between 9 and 10 a.m. And my parents are 6 a.m. people. Beautiful. Beautiful. So anyway up, I keep it for the time being, but the official ways up are these ladders that they have at every single corner. You can see one over there. There's one over there, I swear. And they go all the way up. they go all the way up. What could possibly go wrong? What's the pink ore? Oh, the pink ore! Let me show you. You know what? We're gonna do this way. And get the fortune pickaxe back because I don't want to get confused with this. It's rhodonite. It is from the expansion plus add-on. It also has this blue one. It's sapphire. And then there's rubies as well. I just don't have a coherent sleep cycle. I understand. We human beings should be able to sleep whenever we want or whenever we can, preferably whenever we want. Because sometimes that's healthier. Like everything in pre-made template schedules is I don't think that's entirely natural. Like people saying that you have to wake up at 5 a.m. if you want to be successful, or you have to do something or something. I don't think that's possible. So expansions add-on adds like 500 plus blocks. The windows that I have in my main house that I don't think I can show them here are made of that. Are from expansions plus. Expansion plus also adds limestone, and there's a few other new blocks. Like we have rhodonite. I don't remember. I think this is for magic because this one has magic. We have sapphires. We have rubies that, incredibly enough, are pinkier than redstone. Redstone has a proper ruby kind of red. The only reason why I didn't did I break something? No. Why I didn't suggest this add-on for anything is because it adds a couple of mobs that I don't like. Them being the crocodile, I don't mind. I don't like the shark. And I don't like, there's a guy that killed me several times. Well, it killed me like twice in the end. So defeating the end dragon is harder because of this guy. And the shark, if you are swimming and then you get hurt, you're swimming in the ocean, the shark starts attacking you and it kills you very fast. But if you have full health, it will not do anything to you. Hustle culture grifters. Laser sharks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, that's why I don't suggest this one. And Plenty of Blocks has way more blocks, like over 1,000 blocks. I'm not really sure if Expansion Plus is going to keep up with that. Expansion Plus is good. Is good, but I'm not really sure if I like everything it adds. And obviously, I have. Oh! Is no? I thought it was. Wait. Oh no. There's a very rare block that it's called pink quartz or rose quartz. I don't remember. It's basically pink quartz. And it's so pretty. Just for the torches. All right. I'm not really sure if this is 42, 48, 42, 30. Oh, we're still away from the wall, which is good. The only problem is that the diamonds look a little bit greenish from certain angle, and you know that when you see green in the corner of your eye, you panic. Like, this is the only cheaty thing that I do. Expansion. Ugh. Is it Expansion Plus? What if it's like this? No, this is not. Is it expansion? Now I am a little bit. Expansion Plus. The plus is with, look, It's by Blockworks. Um, it plus is with the word. Okay, so it has 500 new blocks, 100 items, 8 mobs. So this is basically what this add-on offers. It is good. It it has good reviews for like only 78 people have mm, said anything, but 4.4. My only issue is the mobs. That's my only issue. Oh yeah, remember the um what is it? The rainbow bridge that I made. It's made with the blocks here. They're very colorful with these bricks. That is something that plenty of blocks doesn't have. Look, the pink quartz. It's so beautiful. I want to make something with it. The only problem is that it's very, very difficult to find. Um, it it's very scarce. Um, oh yeah, the lights. I have this in my main my main base, and it offers some of the same ideas that plenty of blocks has. These are the mobs. In the end, I hate them. Mm, oh yeah, you can do that. You can make emerald and sapphire and something else armors. You can make golden chains. You can paint. This is a very good one, but think I think plenty of blocks has that one as well. You can paint the oh these lights are from the same add-on. I'm from the add-on. You can paint the wood, and you can look. Everything here is add-on ish. I don't know how to get this mob, for example, and I wouldn't like to find it. I'd be terrified if I find it. Um, this is the new pink quartz. This is limestone, and there's another slate. I think this is slate. There's a variant. There's a couple variants for what is the name for dirt and mud. And this is my favorite thing besides the pink quartz that is beautiful. The windows. Well, I use them as windows. They're the glass. It's beautiful, and um each kind of wood has its own frame for glass. I have this mob somewhere in my. Oh yeah, I have it there in the construction site. Um, this fish can attack you, but I don't know under which conditions. The shark only if your health goes below 70%. And there's a mackerel. And you know this guy from the overworld, but this one appears and will always attack you at the end, only in hard mode. Ask me how I found out. I don't know about this guy. It could be interesting to find him, but I don't know where he lives. It seems to be in the jungle. So it's pretty, but honestly, if I usually go for the blocks more than anything. Um so I prefer plenty of blocks, to be honest. Um, it's version 2.0. It's look, it's an amazingly rated add-on. Um, we have it in the realm green sword. Yeah, I think, and phantoms. Yeah, look, plenty of blocks is like crazy. A thousand, over 1,000 blocks, and they're functional stairs and slabs. I don't like the slabs very much. Because they can be placed vertically, you cannot place one next to the other horizontally for some reason. Um, there's wallpapers, I haven't tried them, and yeah, this is the biggest selling point. But now I think everything has the technology to make the blocks real blocks, not entities. Um, there are many other add-ons. I like when they add blocks. I'm not really sure about Forest Craft. Yeah, I can spend days here. Colorful concrete. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you want to decorate a lot, I think this blocks. Oh look, the furniture ones. I wait. This is a creator of the Crimson Moon. It sounds familiar. Yeah, look, the blocks are insane, and we have this now in the realm. And one of their biggest selling points is that they included, when it was brand new, the pale oak. There's a lot of variants. This is what also what's the name? Expansion Plus does. But this one, let me tell you, plenty of blocks go crazy. So I could go for plenty of blocks. I own both. I'm in love. I'm in love with this whole. I hate industrial. Like, no, no. But I don't know. This makes it look good. Oh, also the glass, but it doesn't have wooden variants of glass. So yeah, I could go for plenty of blocks. If I had to choose between blocks add-ons, the two that I own, I could go for plenty of blocks instead of expansion plus. If I had to choose, I own both. I don't have to choose. I'm greedy. And I still have coins to buy a couple more add-ons. I mean, I have a marketplace pass because of the realm. That's one of the benefits of the realm. Oh. Bluewood. How much are these add-ons? Quite a lot. I don't know. I mean, I knew when I bought them. Plenty of blocks, I think. Is there a way to show the price? No, it doesn't show. Yeah, once you buy them, but plenty of blocks. I think it's in the 1,000 coins, but don't believe me. I want a one block or a sky block. Mm. I want a skyblock add-on. Yeah, this is a problem that it will not tell me how much one thing is. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, but you know what? If you watch Echo has Echo Soldier has the prices in his videos. But you should check plenty of blogs. You should check plenty of blogs in the realm because it is really pretty, but you need to see how it works for you. I try to remember to look them up next time I play. I will try. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but check it out. Check if you like the one we have in the realm. It's also good that you try them before because sometimes it's a problem with consoles. I think especially in the Switch, and they say Xbox is also struggling. I'm not really sure how when it comes to its own game with Minecraft. But I don't know. Don't believe everything you find in the internet. Check and see how things work with my debilitating Switch disability. Debilitating Switch disability? What do you mean? 6. I usually now, even if there's a sale, I first check reviews because sometimes you think an add-on has okay, let me see 1 second. Is this what I think it is? No. Oh my gosh, I thought I had messed up. Sometimes you think an add-on may be something and it turns out it's something else. So the name can be deceiving, or the name doesn't tell you anything. Or the problem is that many of them are not optimized for Switch. So I could go for things like essentials, inventory management. I'm not really sure about the light add-on that I have. You see those little floaty sprites that we have seen here and there, over there. Oh, this is from expansion plus this mushroom. This guy, however, is from what's the name of the add-on? Dynamic Light add-on. It is one of the best add-ons in the marketplace. It's look, you can view in store. 4.7. Look how many people. I'm not really sure if I should give it a 5 or yeah. I will give it a 5. It adds a very pretty mob and a lot of light, dynamic light. So that's basically what it does. Okay, now this is color torches, lanterns, candles. It's all about light. The pet entity, the wisp, armor, and yeah, it's not very heavy. I have essentials. That's at the top. Inventory utilities, also one of the best. I have this one that adds pink elytra and training helper, but I could go just with the training helper because I mean I have a cape. Dynamic light, expansion plus, the Mexican build set that I used for building the thingy in my for the Day of the Dead, I used that. And the mob armor add-on that I don't really use because I have an elytra. But the mob armors are cute. And I have way more packs. Waste. I bought this one. I haven't used the Waystones add-on actions and stuff. We have seen it. Plenty of blocks, luminous, realism craft. The Lucky tool. I didn't buy this one. This one I got it from them. I don't use it. We have this in the realm. Farming and yeah, the Lucky tool. I got it with the marketplace pass. But I couldn't recommend the marketplace pass if you go. Yeah, this thing 8 torches. Oh, this is the way up. If you have, for example, a Switch, I wouldn't recommend the pass because there are many add-ons that your Switch will not be able to handle. People who play on tablets, I have no idea how that goes. I usually would recommend them for PC. So this guy is creating light for me. And they have like 6 personalities. When they grow based on the distance they follow me, so it's convenient that it follows me. And they have different functions. There are ones that attack. There are ones that I don't know what they do. I only know that there are some that attack and they can be killed. So it's better to keep them safe. It's like having another kind of useful what's the name? Alley. And there's 16 colors. Let me see. We should go here. Okay. Switch 2 is way better, but it's only not quite up to current gen power levels. It will never be. It will never be. The point is they should stop trying to put PC games in consoles. Oh, and one case is Minecraft, but also there are many people who only have a Switch. But Nintendo is not for that. Trust me. Nintendo has never been. At some point, it was like the kind of. It was the top of technology at some point in the 80s. And even in the 90s with the 64, there was no competition. So they could research at their own pace. Look, if I get tired of this guy following me, I just click on it, even with the torch, and it sleeps. That's what's happening with the guy over there. It's asleep. Oh, look at the baby. I cannot push it, so it's entirely... Oh my gosh. Ow. It hurts. I should go the normal way. Oh my gosh, I never finished this one. People, I never finished this. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the wrong exit. Oh, this... Oh my gosh. Oh! Okay. We... It died. Oh my gosh, I'm the worst. Yeah, this I never finished this wall. Yeah, we gotta go up. Did the thing eat torches? Yep, they eat torches. Dragon armor is good when you want to actually see below you when you're flying. Yep, yeah, dragon armor is good for that. I have my dragon armor in my ender chest. I think it's fully enchanted. Glow squid armor is also extremely useful for underwater exploration. Oh, true. I should make the other ones. The axolotl one, I think it gives you something for water as well. I'm not getting a PC again until the crap is gone. I mean, hurry and burst already able. AI bubble. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. It's a mess for consumers. It's so anti-consumer. Six. Gonna have to take all of them out. But well, whatever. Ouch. I don't know how to fly. 1 second. Oh, too much momentum. Too much momentum. Speed, swimming, axolotl armor. Yeah, I kind of wanted to see the other armors. Oh, we're gonna need ladders. Oh my gosh. Let's go up. Let's go up because the other I need to finish the other ladder. Oh. Oh, these are gonna be part of the whole thing now. We need ladders. No. Definitely no. Definitely no. For some reason, no. Oh, found them. Oh, this is rails. No, this is not. I fell for it. Where must they be? Hmm. Did I use them all? That would be extremely unfortunate. Oh, well, we'll deal with this later. Oh, there was a utilities. Yep, found them. Found them. Now I'm gonna need a little bit of sandstone. I don't think I need that many. Let's go. Let's go to this. Use items. Right, dart trap. Oh, yeah. You know, I have seen that usually people don't care. Oh, look. So we are supposed to. What is that? Oh, it's stone. For example, this cave here is not part of the trial chamber. Look, if I have a torch in my hand, look at what happens around me. Isn't this very, very convenient? Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna steal the gold. I think we can place the torch in the other hand, but I don't know how. But well, this is not the important part. This is not part of the whole thing. So my guess is that um we'll have to what is I will have to make um a wall here. Uh-huh. And then it will have to go here, but well, we will care about that later. Right now, my biggest concern has to be this. All of this is going to fall. Did you see that? What a disaster. Oh. I have oh no. This is bad. Okay, we're gonna start doing this. Oh, no. What do you think? This is one of the most dangerous ones because it is... Okay, this is perfectly, almost perfectly the corner. Yeah, that's... That might not be it. Okay, let's run. Let's run. I need to get to my house. I found out I can use my Zapdos in Leaf Green because it has a nature that hurts its special attack stat. What? Oh no, and you can only get one, right? Oh. Oh no, that's not nice. No thoughts, head empty. Oh my gosh. That's me most of the time. I gotta be careful because the other day I was exploded by a creeper in my storage area, which means I should honestly build a wall. If I go down here, can I? Oh my gosh, there's a creeper over there. I don't think I can find a way down, even if I wanted to. Yeah, it's easier this way. Let's jump. You gotta be fast. Okay, okay, okay. I finished the ladder. I forgot about that ladder for the longest time. Look, this is the lowest point. Minus 31, but I have to go to minus 33, not 32, 33. To dig down and make a floor under it. I haven't decided on the block that's wait. This is 30. Yeah, no, I gotta go up. One up. Me and my pickaxe. That's all that's needed here. I think I had to. Oh, I could get. I could do the jump. It's okay, I'll take it out and use in a different game where I can fix its nature with a mint. Once the games connect to home. I don't even know if I still have home. And I have many Pokemon in home from Pokemon Go. So I have many shinies. I should check my Pokemon, my home subscription. I hate that everything is subscriptions nowadays. Wake up. Did it wake up? Okay. Uh, I don't know if there is a way to do this. I knew there was a way to do that, but I honestly don't know. 42, 42, 30. So we were still. Okay. It's okay, I'll take it. Oh no, yeah, I Ghosty! Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Pokemon Go to the polls. I stopped playing Pokemon Go when I got my new phone. Like, the phone is over a year old now. So it's not new anymore, but for me it's new. Phones for me last at least 5 years. If a phone cannot stand 5 years with me, that's not a brand I will get again. That's how I stopped getting Motorola's and Samsungs. And I have Huawei. Huawei is a Chinese brand. The brand that got banned in the US because they thought they were spying on people. It's so ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And guess what, Cami? Do you see these diamonds? They're gonna stay there because they're part of the wall. They're part of the decoration. Hi. Nobody has commented on my number of levels, and I have been on this same level for 2 episodes now. More diamonds. Yeah, but those are going to stay there. I'm gonna use them as part of the decoration in the wall. I know, ridiculous. No. Yes. They're gonna stay there. Goodbye. Same with the lapis. The idea is that I will keep the walls with whatever they have there. So I love these guys because they will give you light. The problem is that they are mobs, and mobs are entities. And what lags the game the most is entities. That's why for blocks, for blocks add-ons, it's important that they are blocks. But 1 or 2 entities is not a problem. The problem is when one of those entities ends up being a happy guest. If the wisps get hit, get hurt, what you can do is give them torches. That's what they eat. Oh, we got to this part. But I think they pathfind the same as allays. And I don't like that because they tend to get lost. So I think I lost a couple of them, I'm not sure. And this is the only world where I have dynamic lights. Now, I said nice when you first got to that level. Oh, okay. You did. So it just tasted like chicken. I mean, I guess. I mean, this is being of light. They're so cute. So cute. I think that the only 2 videos I have seen about this add-on, they all mention how cute the wisps are. And you know what? I agree. I love when something is added just to be cute. You know what's interesting? Oh my gosh. I have to vent. Because oh no. So there's this new game and I'm dying to get into the beta. I haven't applied to the recent one. I don't know when it ends, when the applications end. Petit Planet. It's MiHoYo, HoYoverse, Cognospheres. That's all the names the company has. I think they are called MiHoYo, but they changed the name into HoYoverse for the international market out of China. I mean, the creators of Genshin Impact, Sense Zero. I don't know what's the name of that one. Look, this guy is not... Oh my gosh, it grew, the baby grew, look at it. This is the spermatozoid version, and this is the axolotl version. I mean, it looks... It has a vibe. And it was at the end of a stream. Yeah. Also, I've been in this level for a while. So I mean, I'm not the most positive person in the world. I'm the least whimsy and cozy person in the world. If you get to know me, like I'm very negative. I'm very pessimistic. I see the future and it's bleak. I think about my hopes on humanity and I think it's doomed. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It looks like a little fishy. So I shouldn't be like asking for people to be extremely positive. But look, when people paint themselves as cozy, as non-political, as whatever they want to be, and then suddenly they make more negative. I'm talking about YouTubers. If they make more negative videos about whatever topic they talk about, they're not cozy anymore, and it's fine if they're not, but don't try to sell me something that you're not. I was subscribed to this channel of coziness and everything, especially everything related to Story of Seasons, because I mean that's one of my favorite franchises of all times, because farming, that's where it all started. Harvest Moon. So I was following this channel about cozy games, farming games, and everything, and many people like me didn't make it to the first beta of them of Petit Planet, and this guy did. And you know what he did? He like yesterday, today, I don't know when, recently, he made a video on how generic and soulless farming games, like some cozy games have become. And I'm like, why do you have to include Petit Planet if you got into the beta? And the only reason you got into the beta is because I didn't tell him that because I don't want to start a war, especially since I'm small. And this guy is like almost 80k followers, so subscribers, so no. So I was like, why does someone who got into such a difficult to get beta, like many people got out, many people wanted to try it, and all these big YouTubers dedicated to the cozy, whatever that means, the cozy genre, they got very easily into the beta. And I'm pretty sure Hoyo is going to repeat it worked wonders for Genshin, paying certain YouTubers to play the game. I think they're gonna do that. So there's going to be jobs for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for many of these people. And saying that about the game, like saying, oh no, we don't know the companies who make these games. Yeah, it's Hoyoverse. Oh no, they're AI. No, this one is not. And this one has been in development since most likely when they started having the money from Genshin to develop their own cozy game. I know it is like everyone wants to make a farming sim. Everyone wants their own Animal Crossing because everything is Animal Crossing. Look, it's Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley started all, and Animal Crossing follow through. But nobody's saying like, oh no, Animal Crossing is so horrible for copying Stardew Valley and wanting a piece of the cozy money pie. Nobody says that. Well, it's cake, not pie. We say pie in Spanish. Where are my chests? Oh, I don't have chests here. It's only shulkers. Where are they? So yeah, I'm not happy about the idea. Then she yearns for the farms. I do. Oh my gosh, look! We're almost emptying all. I can see this wall. I can see that other one. I can see the other one over there. And I can see that one. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Well, I mean, this is not a wall. So, I don't know, but making a list, and this YouTuber, I'm not even going to say the name, but if you come across the video, you'll know. You'll know. I feel bad when they get into a very exclusive thing that many others just dream about having. And they have access and they criticize it. I'm like, really? And this guy gave a very absurd reasons on why many of these games were AI or they were using AI, which honestly it's valid to be worried about that, but there's a trend of witch hunting on very, very few examples, like saying, oh, if they use M dashes, they're chat GPT. For me, people who use M dashes, it's like just annoying, but I cannot say they're chat GPT. People who use certain English literary structures, what the hell? They're not chat GPT, they're just have read in the past. Look at the baby. It's gonna grow up. For all it's following me, it's going to grow up. And when they grow up, they become angels. They look like angels. You're still... baby. They have 3 faces. Face number 1 is that. This is face 1. They will only follow you if you feed them with a torch. That's basically taming them. So yeah, I'm not really sure if I like the idea of... I stopped believing this YouTuber because I'm counting, because he started criticizing also other things, and I feel like he was... Oh, did I do this? I don't know. He has been negative about a couple of games that the negativity felt more like for the content. And that really worries me. Really, really worries me, because nowadays many people... Look, I myself do that. Many people trust a YouTuber to tell you like something is good, something is bad. You go to YouTube for reviews and you will believe someone who has like a large following give you a review, like you will believe the review of their... of whatever product. the reviewing. That's for example when there's a sale of add-ons and I find one that seems attractive, I go to Echo because his channel is reputable, and he recently there was a big not YouTuber, big streamers. What's the name? Add-on recently promoted in the marketplace, like it was new, and he reviewed the add-on, and even though it's by a beloved YouTuber, the guy is not a YouTuber as far as I know, a big streamer, he was very honest in the review and said, this is the good, this is the bad. Overall, it's not very good. But it was not with that kind of hate like, oh no, this is so horrible. So it worries me. I know, I'm not naive. We have a saying in Spanish. Con dinero baila el perro, which means with money the dog dances. Like, it's a direct translation, and I'm pretty sure there's an idiom of that in English. I just recently acquired a book of idioms, by the way, because I need to practice some of them to be more natural. Oh my gosh, you scared me. I almost killed you. And it usually refers to how people can sell themselves when it comes to money. I only have 14 torches. So it worries me that the place that we went to to find out about a product, about a game, about anything, to make a decision has, I mean, this is not new, but it has been tarnished. It has been tarnished. And yeah, the dream of every YouTuber, and I'm not really sure if even mine, but that's where the money is, though. The income is to get sponsors. But what kind of sponsors do you want? And there was a trend of certain couple of very, very bad sponsors. Like, they could pay any kind of YouTuber, and they ended up being horrible companies, to surprise of no one. The problem is, I have also watched videos on people commenting on how predatory those sponsors are, and then the video is sponsored. Which is ridiculous. What was the saying? There's no ethical consumption under capitalism. Wait, 28. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Oh, we have a gold. Where are the... So yeah, I'm not naive. I know that the whole sponsorship is a mess. Look, one of the things I researched was the Nike's. Oh yeah, people pronounce it different. Let me remember. Nike. In Mexico we say Nike. And I think that's the pronunciation, but well, whatever. Oh look. Oh my gosh, I have one floor almost complete. I think... No? This is complete? Oh my gosh, it is complete. I never thought I could see. Look, this is all the area we should dig down and up. Hello. Let me find you a sibling. When did I get this sand? Where did I get this sand from? Wait, are you grown up? Wait, no. Oh no. Wait, is it 3? So this is 3, this is 2, and the other one, the mini spermatozoid, is 0 or 1 or whatever. Hey guys. Oh yeah, there's another baby over there, but I don't want more. I want less. So there's 2 options. I dig down all the way to minus 30. That it is there. Or I dig up. Oh no, this is not enjoyable. Where? Oh wait. Oh, this is minus. Okay, yeah, we should dig down the lower part. Better help. Yeah, exactly. That's the example I was thinking of. Big. Sorry. No, sorry. Come here. Oh my gosh, I hit. Look, this is the max level. Look at it. Same as LA's. They love to get in the way. But look, they're adding light. So I don't have to worry too much about light. I will have to place torches either way. Well, I did finish one floor, which is good. Weldon helped me out with one, with a way to make the game brighter in OBS. I had already done that, but I didn't do that entirely well. And Weldon found out I was helping them, and then it was them helping me. because oh my gosh, don't get in the way. I don't know what that one does. Okay, you know, I'm curious. I'm curious. Here you are. Excuse me. You are stop moving. Oh my gosh. Oh, stop moving. Worry wisp. It's a worry wisp. And this is growing wisp stage 2. This is the last stage. Look, it will show you. I love that because it will show you where the block or the entity is from. So the torch, it's vanilla Minecraft. The ruby, it's expansion, but it doesn't show. Okay, you're a worry wisp, and I don't remember what they do. There's like 6 personalities, and they have different perks. Like there's one that will attack enemies. I think there's another one that will distract enemies. There's another one that will give you something, maybe gifts or something. Oh my gosh, again, I hit you again. Okay, sleep. Sleep, baby, because you're hyperactive. You got too much sugar. The problem is that they get in the way of your tools, or if you're in combat, they will get in front of the sword. And then you don't know what to do. Do you end up hitting them? That's maybe why we have so many of them. Whoa, 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 whoa. You only have 500 torches. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make more. Oh, what day is it today? Oh, guys, today is Thursday, so I don't have Chinese class tomorrow. We're gonna finish Chinese lessons like soon. Gonna have to find something else to do with my life. Honestly, I'm gonna do some self-study. Not really sure if Chinese or Japanese, but because right now I cannot pay for lessons. I wish I could pay for lessons, and the problem is that I need to save for my surgery. So cutting the costs of some things is the most logical way. And also I need to rest from the Chinese lessons. Next level is basically hell. So this is the best moment to take take a break. What's going on? Diamonds. There's more diamonds. Yeah, the amount of diamonds I'm gonna find here is insane. Like, the thing is, you're set for life. Well, maybe not, because you can use them very fast. Yeah, but I'm honestly worried that one, and I have talked about this so many times. YouTubers go for negativity, and I know. I look. I have watched many um what are they called? There's this, I mean, you know that YouTube is a beast. It's a monster of 1,000 faces, 1,000. There's hundreds of thousands of topics that people talk about in different kinds of channels. Oh, is that all? No. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. Well, and I'm aware that there's a lot of negativity that is a proper business for many. And yeah, good for them. Good for them. I'm not into extreme positivity. That also irks me out because it's too naive to keep things entirely positive. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, it's one of those. Okay, I'm gonna have to be extremely careful. Yep. Yep. Oh. No. Okay. Let me see from this side. Oh, it is a very small room. Yeah, there are rooms that have some deep slate in them, and deep slate is what's covering them. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, did it grow? No, it hasn't. So I'm aware that negativity has its place in the internet and rage baiting and blah 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 blah. We know all of that. It's not a big surprise. That's why one of the biggest trends nowadays in TikTok is Americans eating in their cars, ranting about something. Which is both fascinating and scary to me. One of the biggest sins in my family is to eat in the car. No food allowed in the car. Like, the car is to transport you to your destination. You don't eat in the car. Eating, you have a dining table for that. Don't get in the way. Oh my gosh. But yeah, rants and people going crazy and people complaining. It's the trend. It's trendy. It pays for your bills. Good for you that complaining pays your bills. It has never done that for me. But the problem is you sell yourself as someone positive and then you tell me that a very negative thing about a couple of video games and then you say, did they not pay you well? You start suspecting so many things about these people complaining. Oh. Thank you for the light. Also, I used to go to YouTube for reviews about almost everything. You can find very easily reviews on phones, computers, all kind of devices, all kind of products, games, add-ons. Anything you want to be reviewed, it must be reviewed. Must have been already reviewed in YouTube. And even in TikTok, but you know, that's a monster I don't touch. That's the beast I will not poke at. Really, you get in the way? Frozen pizza reviews. Are those a thing? Oh, there's something else that got me depressed. Because I know I'm trying not to be judgmental, and it worries me. Um like, what's the state of things in the US that I got somehow the algorithm is trying to the shorts algorithm is trying to find out what's going to hook me up and to hook me into the no, oh my gosh, again I hit the baby. Oh, okay, I think, oh, it's asleep. Wake up. But I got a lot of videos on people living in their cars. Uh, how people transform their cars into a living space. And people living in RVs. Okay, I have only gotten into an RV once in my life. My aunt who lives in Tijuana has or had an RV that they had in their garage. In their, yeah, or and they made it into their my cousins, my into their daughter's room. It was more like the camping curiosity, like when you set up a tent in your house for your children. And it was more like a quirky thing than a place where you have to live, because the economy is so horrible and the world is coming to an end. At least human civilization and the current economy, but well, that's another topic. That people are forced to live in cars. Like, it depresses me. It's not their fault. It's the whole system's fault. Like, what the hell? In Mexico, having a car is a luxury. Like, people, if you don't have like money, like you don't even have a car. That's the first thing people sell. But it worries me. It worries me how bad the situation is. Like how awful everything has to have. Van life sounds fun though. I refuse to watch shorts. Yeah, I refuse to watch shorts sometimes. And my phone doesn't doesn't I don't know if it's the app. I don't think it's my phone because the phone is good. But there's something. There is something about I can watch the shorts perfectly in my computer. But the phone, no. They start buffering. A short buffering. A video that you can watch in seconds. It buffers. So I don't know. There's something wrong with the way they display the videos in the shorts. Wait, did the baby wake up? I didn't kill it, right? No, I didn't. I don't know where it is. Oh, here. Are you worried as well? No. 1 second. Weeping. This is weeping. So they have different personalities, but I honestly don't remember what each personality is about. I don't know. But van life is by choice. What I saw, especially in RV, the ones that were being suggested to me was like people not having other options. And the ones that worry me the most is people living in their cars. Like, I know for a fact that the weather in the US is horrible. Like, they have nice weather in like 2 places only twice a year. Compared to my very mild, crisp weather. Like, it could be very romantic to see snow, but it's a lot of work and it's very cold. Don't try living in your car in a place where there's snow. It worries me because honestly, it should be a human right to have proper shelter, a proper home. Like, I don't know, call me crazy, but shouldn't people have the right to have a house? And I know all the issues that there is. 1, 2, 6. Oh, I know all the problems there is when it comes to. I know the causes. I know that Politicians will tell you that it's more complicated than it is. No, 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 no. You're forcing people to live in poverty. Oh, once again. Oh my gosh. My guy, come here. Come here. Did I make you sleep? I don't know. That's the issue with the wisps. You know what? You're going to sleep. Thank you. And it's a nice light here, by the way. When it wakes up, I think it emits more light. Weird. Weird what? The world. That's why I say that I'm a pessimist. Like, I don't believe in humanity. I don't believe in... Like, I want to expect... I want to hope. Or I want to believe in the... In the kindness of people. Oh, look. Do you see this one, Kemi? This is also going to stay here in the wall. But I mean, I want to believe, but I don't have hope. I don't hold any hope. Like, war is something that has always existed, and there doesn't seem to be any hope for humanity to reach a state of peace. Peace is a thing that they make others believe that can be attained by killing others or declaring war to other countries, and it's not very nice. And the people in there's so many theories, there's so many studies on human behavior, and they are also worrisome. People will always look for something that will give them an advantage over others, or that will give others a disadvantage on them, like compared to them. Torturing me. This is a payback for all the times I've tortured you with food you can't eat anymore. Why? Because I'm saying how hopeless the future is. Yeah, I prefer to go that way. It's also an OCD thing for me. What? Oh! thought the bleak of the future of humanity. No, it's the diamonds. They're gonna stay there. If they are here, like here, there's hope. Oh, hello. Hi. I will take all the diamonds. They're gonna be the prize at the end. But the ones in the walls, they're gonna stay there. This is gonna stay there because the entire wall is the whatever block it has, it will stay that way. To the better of my abilities, because sometimes I cannot control that. And I will have to keep some walls. I know, Cami. Sorry. Oh my gosh, look where... Same for here. Look, this is gonna stay like that, and it will show the layers of terracotta. Yeah, I thought I was torturing you with hopelessness of future. Look at this. 11,000 terracotta and 40,000 deep slate. Oh my gosh. Look, I have used all this. I don't see you being fluffy. This is the same model as before. They didn't change the model for that one. Don't worry. In 2 or 3 years, when I finish this project, I will collect all the diamonds. Crispy said that this was a project of the kind that lasts years. But I'm not really sure. As long as this project is not rudely interrupted. I hope I can finish this year. Almost midnight. Yeah. almost midnight. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna continue a little bit after midnight. I think I will. Terracotta and stone are way easier. Way easier than to mine than deep slate. Deep slate is one of the hardest rocks that exist, which honestly is a good thing. It's a good thing that you have things that cannot be insta mined, and those are usually my preferred building materials. I don't know what's wrong with these bunnies. They didn't change the model, if you notice. I don't think they did. Oh my gosh, next Friday from not tomorrow, but next week's Friday, I finally getting a colonoscopy, and it's going to be so bloody expensive. Spacey, hello, welcoming. Some of these Sahatin time jokes are silly. I'm selling Nyakusaki. Nia from Nyan Nyan. Oh yeah, one way of saying cat in instead of saying neko. They love saying Nyan Nyan Chan. And to dogs they call them Wan Chan. I don't know what to do with this bunny. That was supposed to change the model. Look. Do you look different? Yeah, I think this is a new model. I don't know what I'm thinking. Hopefully not actually bloody. Hopefully not actually bloody. No. That's why that's why I'm paying more than expected, because I'm supposed to be going to professional. And it's good because all my colon issues can be seen properly in that in that test. Like, it's intrusive, it's awful, it's expensive as hell, but all the problems I have had in the past, they in the healthcare system, they should have asked for a colonoscopy. The problem is that they don't allow doctors to ask for very expensive tests. So they can keep you years, and I mean years, telling you that, or giving you basic meds, or giving you like the basic tests, they cannot find anything because you cannot find anything in a blood test. And my doctor is like, no, you're getting a colonoscopy. Like, I'm not asking. Obviously, I have to pay that from my pocket, but you know what? I will. The joys of eating. Need to schedule one in the near future too, though. Yeah, the problem is that it's not about hitting 40, Cami. I wish it were just that. The problem is that I have had this disease since 2014, approximately. So any time that I complained about the stomach ache, if they had told me like, hey, this is not normal, and they basically program you into ignoring stomach aches, ignoring headaches, ignoring chest pain, ignoring so many things that when you go to a doctor and they say like, oh, you have this disease and it's a little bit too advanced. In my case, it's luckily, for what they could see in the CT scan, it's not that um they could see that it's I mean, I do have the disease, but I don't have like an awful case that requires surgery. And what many doctors fail to tell you is that you have to change so many things, and the diet I'm following is a result of that. And people think that, oh, you went to the doctor, so you must be healed and you should be able to eat whatever now. Or no, that's a chronic disease, and very few people. No, scope 3, 6. What? I still haven't been told to get a colonoscopy yet. Look, the problem here is that unless like you're paying like a high-end hospital or you have a very responsible doctor, which honestly it seems to be the case everywhere in the world. There are doctors who don't really care much and they end up being doctors because of the prestige of or the money that the profession can give to them. And they don't care to ask, or sometimes you don't have any symptoms that need to care about such an invasive test. So sometimes it is a good thing, but if you feel like you're not feeling well and your health is deteriorating, like they should get into tests. And I think at some point it's necessary. Like I think I saw like the British, like I think the National Health System or something, some health something in the UK recommends that people get a colonoscopy every 2 years, which honestly it could be amazing to prevent so many diseases, but also it could be, oh, we have another kind of bunny. Oh, this bunny has, oh my gosh. Look at the baby. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna give one to you and one to you. It is gray. Okay, ready. Yeah, it's a new model. No scope 360 colonoscopy. Yeah, but there are many tests that people should have more access to. Um, for example, in Mexico, there's a huge campaign. Women over 40 have to undergo mastographies. Or how are they called? I think it's mastography. And they try to make it accessible to everyone. Of course, if you want to pay your own, you can, but they try to bring it to anyone who has healthcare, which I don't have anymore, so I don't have access to them. I want to finish at least this. Now kiss. Mammogram. Okay, yep, that one. That one. I was like, what's the name? In Spain, it's the word is close to mammogram. The problem is that in Mexico it sounds like a little bit weird. Oh my gosh, why is it so laggy? And they ouch, they called it something like mastography. But yeah, the mammogram. There are many tests that should be more readily available to the population. For example, running a proper diabetes test shouldn't be should be more available to people. I recently found out about a woman who died of diabetes complications, and that's the horrible reality nowadays in Mexico. Like, that's why they have banned um uh, for yeah, they have banned sodas, and they have banned potato chips in schools because they were always available to kids. And you see, I know of many people who are who have diabetes and shouldn't have. And the woman I heard about, she recently passed away, and my mom found out because she's family of a friend of her family. You know, social media and all that. She called this friend, and yeah, there's like finding out that a young woman died of diabetes, and then another technically relative of my mom's. She's like a cousin's wife. She passed away of complications of diabetes. And you know, one of the things that she could never stop to do? Drinking soda. I'm gonna place this to here. Like, drinking Coca-Cola is one of the worst things that has happened to my country. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to start placing sandstone somewhere else, and I'm gonna get so much sandstone that I'm gonna have to make a castle. Yeah, I'm lagging so much. I'm gonna restart the world. Let's see if it works. That you were wrapping up for the night. I was about to say sweet dreams. No, I'm restarting. Let me see if that works. Yeah, I'm gonna take a couple more minutes because I started late. Okay, let me see. It is a little bit laggy. We barely see the blocks when I mine them because I have the magnet on me. Oh my gosh. Hopefully it's not the game or my world that got corrupted, because that could be a disgrace. Okay, yeah, it's... Yep, yeah, it's working better now. Yeah, I'm gonna take a couple more minutes. Tomorrow I don't have class, so I will be able to stream a little bit, just a little bit early. Please don't fall here. Look, this is a really nice transition, because you see how it goes from terracotta to stone, and then hopefully this is going to show orange. Yeah, it's showing orange, and then below that it's going to show yellow, but it also transitions into diorite. Okay, the bunnies have a kid, and there was an extra new kid that somehow appeared. Well, not kid, but you know what I mean. A baby bunny. Where's the other child? Did the child disappear? There was a gray one. There was a gray one. Okay. Yeah, a couple more minutes. Maybe until 12:30. It's in about 12 minutes, so that's not outrageous. And this is gonna be a huge project, so whatever progress I can make, I will make it. And also, I have been so addicted. I became addicted to Factorio. Nothing weird, people. Oh, yeah, I found the other gray one. It fell in a hole. Oh my gosh. I didn't see Weldon streaming today. I hope they're okay after 14 hours of streaming for Hightail. Why do we have a bunny here? Little bunny, don't. I need to place a bed downstairs as well. All right. I always wait a moment in case there's a creeper roaming around. They love. Did I tell you? Did I tell you there's a creeper on my stuff? I don't know why they love the early morning, and I hate the early morning and the creeper in the early morning. And I think the creeper is over there with my cow, my camels, my horse, and more importantly, my inventory. But at this point, I think I'm out of simulation distance. Over halfway to a 24-hour stream. Okay, to be fair, Weldon streamed over 7 hours the first day and over 7 hours the second day. So it was in the span of 2 days, not one. Not one single stream. Yeah, Weldon is taking very good care of their health. Because those were insane streams. I mean, I have only once or twice streamed over 7 hours. The first time was with Crispy when I got into the realm the first time. I think Crispy's stream was over 7 hours and mine was like 5 hours because I was having lunch or something. Already yawning. Yeah, we'll leave in like 7 minutes. Lame. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I don't remember what other time I streamed for that long. Oh, when Weldon and I did started, I think when we started the realm. I thought I joined them for for or was it it was the realm. It has to be the realm. Um they started streaming at around 5 o'clock my time, and I finished after midnight or around midnight. It was I I never felt tired. Usually when you are with more people and you're having a good time, you don't notice when time is passing. But also, even if you're on your own and you're having a good time with the game, you don't notice. Yeah, but this project, you're going to see me doing one thing, one single thing. Digging. Digging. Well, mining, digging, whatever. You know what I mean. $7.42 is your longest stream in the past few months. Yeah, it's with Weldon, right? It has to be. You were having so much fun. Well, also, there was so much to do. Mm, when you have so much to do in a game, it doesn't matter like how long you have been streaming. And I just noticed that 7 hours for well done is very normal. Ouch. Ouch. Ow. Okay, so one, two, and this is going to be orange terracotta. Yep. Same with this one. We're gonna cover. Yeah, it was a realm stream. Yeah, it had to be. The problem is that um a stream where I have to be talking to someone else as well as it's different kind of talking. I'm talking right now into the void. There's a chat, yes. There's people behind it, yes. Uh, it's less taxing than playing with someone, speaking to them, um, keeping a conversation, that kind of stuff. Oh, today I took my mom to her. I was gonna say monthly, but it's not monthly. It's a doctor's appointment. But she goes every 3 months because her doctor is lazy. Oh, where is this one going? Oh, okay. Good question. I'm gonna place this one here. And today the clinic where she goes was especially noisy, especially loud. And she started to get a little bit um tired of the noise. And my mom is a social butterfly. She can be speaking with people, gossiping and chatting for hours with people, and she enjoys that, enjoys other people having uh, people around her. And my social battery gets drained super fast. And my mom was starting to get tired, so imagine how I was getting. I was like, yeah, mom, that's what I go through every time I'm with people and they're being noisy. And it was a lot of noise. People chatting and people in their phones without earphones. Uh, it was it was hell. It was hell. Yeah, I'm leaving now. You usually max out at a little over 5 hours. Yeah, 5 hours is nice. And usually nowadays, like 5 hours means that it gets through my dinner time. And if I'm lucky, it takes like 10 minutes. But now some dinners are very complex that I try to get dinner first and come to stream later. Oh, I thought it was an enemy. It's my horse. But don't get that high too often. No, because usually it's around 3 hours nowadays for me because of my dinner time and because of my Chinese lessons. So tomorrow I might start earlier and I will get over 3 hours. But let's see what I can fill 3 hours of content. Even she was sick of it. Yeah, she was sick of it. It was too much noise. She used to have to speed without headphones. The problem is that people watch TikTok or watch and watch videos or listen to music and they leave it loud. Max out in like 3 hours. I mean, for being in public, yeah, it's around. It depends on the interaction because if I am with my cousins and my aunt and my uncles, especially my cousins, and they are like we haven't seen each other in a while, we can talk for hours and hours and hours and gossip and have a good time. But if it's unknown people, one day I was so annoyed, and it was at the same clinic. And a woman started talking to me, and she said, "Oh yeah, your mom already passed to the doctor. She was called by the doctor." I was like, yeah, and started looking at my phone, and it turns out it's a woman me and my mom know, but I didn't see her face. I didn't register her voice because I was so annoyed. Later on, when we met her again, I apologized. I was like, I'm so sorry. I just freak out when I'm around people, and when unknown people start talking to me, I just get so anxious and I don't like talking to people. Today, a guy knocked on my window while I was waiting for my mom. Um, every Thursday we go to buy tortillas. Um, and oh my oh my gosh, a guy knocked on my window like, "Hey, you could park here in front where I was." And he was like, "I can't help you," telling you like where how you have to move. And I was like, "No, I'm not going to move. Please don't." Like, no, don't talk to me. Please, I don't like strangers talking to me. Like, no. I can go out, be in public. And especially if I have a goal, an objective, a mission, a quest, like I go buying bread or I go to the supermarket or I go wherever, grocery shopping, I can do that. But stopping to interact with people, it's too much energy for me. Chinese dinner lessons. What? Chinese dinner lessons. No. Oh my gosh, I need to sleep. Sweet dreams, thanks for Scream podcast. Okay, I gotta go. Thank you very much everyone for being here. It has been awesome. I did some progress. We can see that the terracotta is starting to disappear. We're gonna start doing more sandstone, sand. I'm gonna have so many resources now that I don't know what to do with them. But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow for something else. I still don't know what. I'm between this and Factorio because Factorio has been taking my life. It owns my life now. Oh, look at the axolotl here. Oh my gosh. It needs water, doesn't it? The horses! Oh, the piggy. The piggy is super cute. I haven't been to the realm lately. Well, we need to correct that. We need to correct that. Well, anyways, thank you very much, everyone who was here. Cami, Roni, Space, and Ghosty. Thank you very much for being in chat. And thank you to all the lurkers, because we had a few lurkers. I will see you next time. Good night, Cami. Sweet dreams whenever sleep comes to you, because you just woke up. Bye.